because you're looking at a girl who used to cheat before. So I'm coming to you with my personal testimony of why I stopped cheating, and hopefully welcome to another episode of Sister's Corner, ladies. I hope you're doing fine. I know this time of the month must be really busy with exams and trying to prepare for everything, and that's why I'm coming to you with this episode on cheating during exams. Yes, so when I'm talking about cheating, I'm talking about cheating, whether it be cheating yourself, you bringing materials, you helping yourself during an exam, or whether it be cheating you helping your friend, or whether it be cheating you asking your friend. You know, in all these cases, cheating is cheating. When you're caught, it's all about cheating. It's not like, oh, I was just trying to help her. No, you all are involved in cheating. I'm not coming to you with a judgmental spirit, definitely not coming to you saying God is upset with you because you cheat, you are going to hell because you're cheating, because you're looking at a girl who used to cheat before. So I'm coming to you with my personal testimony of why I stopped cheating, and hopefully when you look at cheating, it's a bit of a way of helping God. It's like, okay, God, you can't really do this, so let me just help you out. So for example, if God promises to promote us at work, and cheating would be like, okay, I've been working on this job for some time, I haven't seen the promotion, let me just help God, okay? I'm gonna lie, I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna steal, I'm gonna do everything possible to be able to get that promotion. And that in a way is like cheating, because like, God, I'm trying to help you fulfill that promise, where God just wants us to be obedient. Let Him handle that promotion Himself and not us trying to help Him. And when I think about cheating, I think about Jacob in the Bible, Jacob, the son of Isaac. When he was in the womb with his twin brother Esau, God had already said that Jacob would be greater than his older brother Esau. And even when you look at the name Jacob itself, it means deceiver. We all know the story. After Jacob was born and after Jacob and his brother were born, later on when their dad Isaac became old, he wanted to bless Esau. And then Jacob disguises himself as Esau in order to grab that blessing, to steal that blessing. So in a way, it's like, okay, even though I know that God told me I was going to be greater than my brother, but I still want to help God out by stealing the blessing so that I indeed could be greater. So he deceives his dad Isaac, and we know the repercussions of that. There's tension there between Esau and Jacob, because Esau is like, you stole my blessing. So because of that, Jacob had to flee to his uncle's house, Laban, and then when he gets there, he falls in love with Rachel, works 7 years to get Rachel as his bride, but then after, on the day of the wedding, it's not Rachel, but he is being deceived by his uncle, and it's now Leah. So we see someone who was the deceiver by deceiving his father Isaac to get the blessing, to steal the blessing from his brother. Now the deceiver is being deceived. He thinks he's getting married to Rachel, where he's getting married to Leah, and because of that, he has to work another 7 years to get his bride. So we see there that cheating is not fun. It's not, there are no blessings in cheating. Like I say, I'm not coming to you with a judgmental spirit. I'm coming to you as someone that used to cheat. Coming to you with my personal testimony. I used to cheat when I was in elementary and middle school. And when I say cheat, it's not like it was an ongoing basis. But if I ever, came across a test that was so hard, man, I needed help. And I remember in middle school, I enrolled into this new school where they had a very complex musical program that I had to take. And the first test, I read that test sheet and I was like, what? It felt like I was reading Chinese. I couldn't understand a word. I was like, this is not what I studied. I was totally just thrown off. I was like, there's no way I can do this. So I look over my friends, and she's looking at me. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm not okay. I am dead. So throughout the test, she was helping me. She was helping me with the answers. So a few days after, when we got our test back, I got a perfect score. But let me tell you, ladies, when I got that grade, I felt so bad. There was no way for me to rejoice because I knew that this was not my effort. I knew that if it weren't for my friend, I wouldn't have got that grade, and I felt so bad. There was no way I could even go to God and say, oh Lord, thank you so much for this grade, because I knew that this was not me. This was someone else helping me out. And not only that, I then thought about my Christian testimony. Romans chapter 2 says that it's because of you that the word of God is blasphemed among Gentiles, among the pagans. And people in the class knew that I was a Christian. And what kind of Christian testimony would that be? Oh, I get good grades because I get help by someone. And I felt so bad, and I was like, I felt so convicted, and I said that this is not the way to go forward. And it's at that point that I was like, I need to start doing when things. I went to high school, then after in high school and college, I was like, I'm done. I'm no longer going to do this. If I have to struggle, let me just struggle. And even in college, I was struggling big time in chemistry. Chemistry was just my black beast course. And I remember sometimes I would be writing exams in that chemistry class, and my friend would be close to me, and I'll be like, I don't know what the answers are. I just don't know. But I say to myself, I would rather just leave it blank than to go over my friend and be like, hey, can you help me out? Because at that point I was like, I'm done with this. I would rather just struggle. Let me do my best and leave the rest to God, because God will honor at least my obedience. And you can say, okay, I don't cheat, but what if I have friends that want me to help them? And that happened to me so many times in grad school. I remember in grad school, my friends would be like, okay, Christy, in that exam, you have to make sure you help me out. If I'm calling your name, you have to help me out. And I had to tell them really in a gentle manner, I had to say, I can't do this. I can't do it. I have to, this is not what I stand for. And they're like, oh, everybody else cheats. Why would you not be able to help us out? And I'm like, I know that everybody else does it, but I'm not everybody else. I have to stand for what I believe. And just think about your Christian testimony. Like, what if you get caught? They'll be like, oh, the Christian girl got caught. I thought she was Christian, but she cheats. And even if I don't get caught, but before the eyes of God, this is not good. So I had to tell them, this is what I stand for. And sometimes even during exams, when I went to the classroom, I had to change seats. And my friends were like, why are you changing seats? I'm just like, I just want my space. I just want to be concentrated, focused. Because I knew that if I were sitting right next to them, they would still nag me and be like, girl, get me the answers. So I pray that, ladies, you will be strong enough to resist temptation to cheat, that you will honor God when you go to your exam, and just do your best and leave the rest to God. Don't forget to check out the prayer video. That prayer video was released last year, just for someone to pray over you before you head to your exam. And on behalf of all the SSU team here, we wish you a very Merry Christmas. Have a safe and happy New Year, and we will see you next year, God willing. Bye, ladies.